field, number 2, Braylon Kent. At catcher, number 15, Jake Rappold. In center field, number 1, Jaden Ard. Designated hitter, number 13, Robert Adair. At first base, number 4, Carson Ray. At second base, number 22, Zachary Mayo. At third base, number 5, Jordan Ard. At shortstop, number 26, Carter Hebert. And on the mound tonight for the Wildcats, number 14, Skylar Dwyer. And now let's meet the lineup for your French Settlement Lions. At shortstop, number 52, Bryson Valley. In center field, number 10, Hans Roussel. At first base, number 25, Mason Hill. Designated hitter, number 24, Trevor McMorris. At second base, number 5, Colin Hutcherson. In left field, number 21, Jackson Tuning. Behind the plate, number 4, Noah McNabb. On the bump tonight for the Lions, number 19, Reed Murphy. At third base, number 23, Caden Scheckschneider. And in right field, number 3, Devry Buckman. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LSPN's broadcast of tonight's ball game between the Walker Wildcats and your homestanding French Settlement Lions. Walker coming in tonight after splitting a series with Santamall over the weekend, and French Settlement coming off of 2 losses, one to Riverside and one to Northlake. On the mound tonight for French Settlement is Reed Murphy. Reed going to have his work cut out for him tonight with this Walker lineup. A lot of good sticks, a lot of speed in this lineup, and they can swing it. Having some technical issues here at the ballpark. No, but we're about to start the game. Leading off for Walker, Braylon Montgomery, the right fielder, number 23. Here's the first offering from Murphy. Montgomery hits over to Valley. Valley's got to be quick with it. Gets it over there and gets the out. First pitch swinging. One down for the Lions. One pitch, one out. We get that all night. We'll be pretty efficient. Murphy misses low. And he gets strike one on the batter, hitting that outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses just a little high. Another one over there to Valley, sure-handed, gets it over there, and two quick outs. Walker's going to send up Jake Rappold up to the plate, the catcher, number 15.
Number 15, Jake Rappold.
Got to think he's got a pretty good stick being in a three-hole right here. Murphy not looking too bad. Starts him off with a breaking ball and misses just outside. Murphy, a sophomore. Sophomore left-handed pitcher. Just misses there. I'm actually personal friends with the umpire. I figured we'd get a little more calls. There's one. So Stephen Miller, if you're watching this game later on, you got to do better. Here's a 2-1 offering from Murphy. Gets the outside corner, doesn't get the call. Three-one pitch. And he misses just low. Walker gets our first runner of the game. Into the box will be number one, Jaden Ard, center fielder.
Now batting number one, Jaden Ard.
Be shocked if we didn't see some movement on the bases with two outs here. Four-hole hitter up. Murphy gets started with strike one. And strike two, 0-2 on the batter. Murphy in a bit of a groove right here. He's up there. He wants to hustle up and get this next pitch going. Ard stepped out of the box for a segment. Here it comes. And there it is. Murphy just missing right there. yards work to count to 2-2. Very patient hitter. He's taken some pretty close calls for gotten the ball called on him a couple times. Two-two pitch. Runner's going, and he fouls it off over the first base dugout. So we'll do that one all over again. 2-2. Runner was moving there. Let's see if they repeat that action. McNabb shoots down to see if we can catch a runner sleeping. So now full count. Runner will be moving on the pitch. Full count. Reed's got to make the pitch right here. Got to leave him at the plate. There's a pitch, and he fouls it off, so we'll do it over again. Steps off again. Let me get everything set back up, and here we go. 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Runner will be moving. There he goes. There's the pitch on the inside corner, and it rings him up. Strike 3 looking. Lions give up 1 walk, no hits, no runs, and they're coming up to bat. This is French Settlement Lion Baseball, brought to you by LA Bulls Baseball and Village Markets. We'll be right back.
You may not know where you stand with that neighbor you wave at but never talk to. But you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
Faith Under the Lights with Zach and Nolan, where faith and sports collide. Join us as we spotlight athletes unashamed of the gospel on and off the field. Follow us on YouTube and wherever you get podcasts.
These are all jobs for someone with autism. Yet only 1 in 5 people with autism are employed, despite many having the skill set and desire to work. To learn more and lead the way in inclusive hiring, go to autismspeaks.org/win.
They're playing right now, huh? You got an update on it? What's that? Oh, I know, man. MLB is doing in-game player interviews while they're on the field. Are we back? Welcome back. Probably heard some of our conversation talking about the NCAA tournament, but we're back here at Walk-Ons Field. Bryson Valley going to step in for the Lions. Get this one started. Walker's got number 14, Skylar Dwyer, on the bump. Valley offering at the first pitch and fouls it off and probably hits a windshield out there in the parking lot. Dwyer misses low right there. Tell you what, blue behind the plate's got a tight box right now. We'll use it to our advantage here in the bottom half. We like him to open it up a little bit whenever we're on the mound, though. 1-2 count here on Valley. I was watching Dwyer warm up. He's got a pitch in his arsenal that moves a good bit. Looks like a little slide piece. It's pretty nasty. And he hits the outside corner for strike 3. Valley caught looking. And the catcher throws it into left field. It's good to get the outfielders involved when they're throwing around the horn.
Now band number 10, Hans Roussel.
Hans Roussel going to step to the plate. Tell you what, Roussel caught on fire last weekend against St. Michael. I think he was 3 for 3, had a triple, a double, and a single. Really the lone bright spark for the offense for the Lions lately. Offense has been struggling. Pitching's kind of been there, but offense has been struggling, and they've dropped a couple of games, very close games. Games they probably should have won had they been able to scratch a couple of runs. So, got to find a way to get out of that funk. And Roussel takes one up in the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. Big Mason Hill on deck. Looks like he's starting to kind of heal up a little bit and able to get on his legs. Good for that kid. Here's a 1-1 offering to Roussel and a swing and a miss. Hans, a senior, been playing out here since he was in the 7th grade. Got a lot of playing time. And he misses up in the zone again. Hans Roussel goes down on strikes. Mason Hill steps to the plate.
Number 25, Mason Hill.
Mason Hill takes ball 1. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Mason Hill hits a ground ball to the second baseman. Second comes up clean with it, throws over to first, and that'll end the inning. Lions go in order. Don't get any runs, hits, or errors on the board for Walker, and that'll be it for the first inning. Coming back for the second inning, this is French Settlement Lions baseball, brought to you by LA Bulls Baseball and Village Markets.
You may not know where you stand with today's youth, but you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
The new Walk MS experience was so uplifting. All of us are coming together, not only for that walk day, but for every day.
I love the energy at Walk MS. It is community, it is family. I can ride that high for the rest of the year.
A cure is on the line for me.
A cure is on the line for all of us.
Here we go, back top of the second right here. Robert Adair is going to lead off for the Wildcats. Robert Adair, the designated hitter, number 13. Adair takes strike 1. And takes strike 2. Reed Murphy pouring it in tonight, filling up that strike zone. It's right where you want to be. Murphy tries to get him to fish outside. He doesn't take the bait. Adair with a 1-2 count. See if Reed puts one up under his knuckles right here. Goes upstairs on the outside part of the plate. Evens the count at 2-2. And gets, oh my goodness, misses outside with that curveball. Look good from here. Full count on Adair. Here's a pitch, and he fouls it off to the first base side. Mason going to give it a little chase, but it gets out of the ballpark. We'll do it all over. Reed Murphy looking good on the hill right now. 2-2 to count here on Adair. Adair is fighting to stay alive in the box. And this is upstairs. That was a full count. Okay. So now coming up to the plate is going to be number 4, Carson Ray.
Now batting number 4, Carson Ray.
Carson Ray, the first baseman tonight. And he hits a fly ball to left field. Shooting camped out, well, almost camped out under it. Got underneath it, made the out. I think that ball was hit a little bit deeper than he expected. Nonetheless, we get the out, so it's one down for the Wildcats. Zachary Mayo going to step into the box, number 22.
Number 22, Zachary Mayo.
Zachary, the second baseman tonight. Get another first pitch out right here. Let's have him go for ball 1. Murphy gets a call for strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1 on Mayo. Nice night for a ball game. And there's a fly ball to center field. Hans Roussel looks like he's under it. He's off pretty far over there, boy. I tell you what. Maybe if somebody would have made Roussel alert that he was that deep, we might have had a play right there. Jordan Ard's going to come to the plate, third baseman, number 5.
Number 5, Jordan Ard.
Roll the dice here and say that Jordan Ard and Jaden Ard happen to be siblings some sort of way. Murphy starts him off with a strike. Ard playing third base tonight. Pitch number 2 is a strike as well. Two outs here in the top of the second. Murphy tries to fish outside, can't get it to bite. The Lady Lions played just a second ago, played Independence, and that was a little bit of a bloodbath over there. And there goes a runner. A little hit and run action, and he fouls it off. I can see Reed Murphy pick a little bit over there at first, just to keep him honest. I hadn't seen a pick today. It is the second inning though, so maybe we'll see one in a little bit. 1-2. And there's a fly ball to center field. Roussel gets on his horse, gets underneath it, makes the catch. That'll do it for the top of the second. Walker doesn't get on the board again. Lions are coming up to bat in the bottom. This is French Settlement Lions Baseball, brought to you by LA Bulls Baseball and Village Markets. We'll be right back.
You may not know where you stand with that neighbor you wave at but never talk to. But you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
Faith Under the Lights with Zach and Nolan, where faith and sports collide. Join us as we spotlight athletes unashamed of the gospel on and off the field. Follow us on YouTube and wherever you get podcasts.
These are all jobs for someone with autism. Yet only 1 in 5 people with autism are employed, despite many having the skill set and desire to work. To learn more and lead the way in inclusive hiring, go to autismspeaks.org/win.
Welcome back for the bottom of the second here. Lions going to start with Trevor McMorris, the DH, coming up number 24.
Now batting number 24, Trevor McMorris.
Trevor nursing a little bit of a hamstring injury. He pitched last night, did pretty well. Couldn't get any run support, man. And it's been a little bit of an Achilles heel for these Lions this year. Take strike one on the outside corner. McMorris, a junior. And he grounds over to Ard at third base. Ard makes the play, throws over to first, and one down. Not going to get me with wheels out of McMorris tonight. That hamstring's bothered him good a bit. Colin Hutcherson, the senior, is going to step up in the box. Number 5, played second base tonight. Jackson Tuning on deck. Think of all the uniforms that French Settlement has. These are my favorite. Gold tops with the white pants. Hutcherson grounds one over to Ard. Ard makes the play, makes it look really easy, and gets the out.
Now batting number 21, Jackson Tuning.
Jackson Tuning going to step up to the plate. Two quick outs here for the Lions. Skylar Dwyer gets started with a strike. Skylar's doing pretty good. Got 15 pitches so far with 2 outs here in the second inning. Missed about a ball off the plate right there. 1-1 on Tuning. Good for him to get a pop right here, get that confidence going. And he sniffs at it, and he did go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Noah McNabb on deck, the catcher. Same thing and strikes out. So that'll do it. Lions go in order again. This is French Settlement Lions baseball, brought to you by Village Markets and LA Bulls baseball. We'll be back for the top of the third.
You may not know where you stand with today's youth, but you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
The new Walk MS experience was so uplifting. All of us are coming together, not only for that walk day, but for every day.
I love the energy at Walk MS. It is community, it is family. I can ride that high for the rest of the year.
A cure is on the line for me.
A cure is on the line for all of us.
Carter Hebert going to lead it off for the Wildcats. Murphy gets it started with a strike. And Murphy misses up high. One. There's a ground ball to Bryson Valley. Picks it off the ground, makes a throw over to Mason Hill, and we get one out. That's going to bring up Braylon Montgomery. Yes.
Now batting number 23, Braylon Montgomery.
Braylon Montgomery grounded out to the shortstop last time at bat. He was hunting early in the count, swung at the first pitch. Montgomery, tall and athletic. Got that Ellie De La Cruz look going. Nibbles outside. Montgomery wanted to go for it, but he let it go. Brings the count to 2-0. Opening day for MLB baseball today. I don't know who's excited for that. I know I was. And then my Rangers lost. 3-0. See if Reed grooves him one right here. And puts Montgomery on. That's probably not the guy you want to put on. That's going to bring up Braylon Kent, the left fielder.
Now batting number 2, Braylon Kent.
Braylon also grounded out to the shortstop last at bat. Murphy starts him off with strike one. Got him picked off. Make a good throw here. And we threw it in the... That's going to be trouble. Montgomery's going to go all the way around and score. Had him picked. Mason threw it in the left center. Montgomery was going on first movement. Lions going to have a short memory there. Just flush it and get to the next one. Oh, and 1 on Kent right now. Missed low, skipped all the way to the backstop. So that'll even count at 1-1. Murphy sitting at 44 pitches right here in the third inning. McNabb tries to pull that one back inside and misses. 2-1 on Kent. strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Tell you what, when those kind of things happen, when you throw the ball out in the left center and a guy scores from running all the way from first, you got to get your composure back as a pitcher. Kind of get you out of your rhythm. Foul ball, so we'll do it all over again. 2-2 on a batter. One out here in the top of the third. Walker leading 1-0. Come on, Big Reed. Throws a curveball, hits it over there to Valley, stays on the ground. And